Hi everyone, I hope you're doing really well and having a good day. So I have been watching the Chelsea Flower Show this week. Maybe some of you have been doing that as well. I watch it every year on TV. It's definitely on my bucket list to go in person someday, but something that I do every year is take out a notepad and really digest each episode of the Chelsea Flower Show and take note of beautiful flowers that I'm seeing on repeat, anything that sticks out to me that I haven't seen before, trends from the garden designers, and something that really stuck out to me, one of the flowers were lupines, and in particular this gorgeous burgundy purple variety called Masterpiece. And to my pleasant surprise, I actually found these 4 plants at a local garden center this week. So I am thrilled to be adding them to my landscape, and I'm going to be planting them just beyond the camera in what I call my prairie border. Now, lupines are in the legume family. They are native to North America, and they are related to sweet peas, which you can tell from the sweet pea-like blossom on these tall bloom spikes. Now, this variety is hardy to zone 4. It gets about 30 inches high and 25 to 30 inches wide. They are loved by pollinators, hummingbirds, butterflies, bees, and they are deer resistant, which is great for me. I have had lupines in my garden before. I have a couple right now. It's definitely a perennial that I want to add more of, and I have had pretty good luck so far with the deer staying away from them. But as you know, if you deal with deer, every year is a little bit different. Every deer is a little bit different. So there is no true deer-proof plant. Let's just put it that way. So let's get these planted in the garden. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to plant really quick is I have these 2 columbines out here that I have been meaning to get planted. I picked these up from a local grocery store, and it's a mixed variety clementine mix. So I will pop this photo up here if you can see it. But these could be any pink, they could be blue, dark, burgundy, black, white, or red. But I'm going to just kind of let these self-seed around this herbaceous mixed perennial border. Okay, so I've got all 4 lupins planted, and instead of planting them in a big clump, I decided to spread them out down the border so that when they get to maturity at about 30 inches wide, you're going to see this big block of color draw your eye down the border and repeat. So I have one there. The second lupin is here. And then the third is here. And then the fourth is down at the end. So I think that when they fill in and at maturity, I think that's going to be really beautiful, and I think it's going to be successful in drawing your eye down. Now, if I come across more of the masterpiece lupins, I definitely am going to grab them and add them as well. But these will get a nice size and they will be really beautiful. So very excited to have them. Now, yesterday I didn't film this, but I went ahead and planted. I'm trying to slowly get my seedlings in the ground because they're all ready to be out of their trays. But I got a bunch of my Dawn Creek zinnias planted. I did them in drifts in all these different areas along the length of this entire front border. So those will get nice and big out here and lovely. Like here's more. I didn't, since I'm not a flower farm, I'm not planting them in straight rows. I'm just planting them wherever I want to place them that I think they'll look nice. Here's a big block of them right here. And then they kind of meander down here and fizzle out. Now here is a very late narcissus called Poeticus. It's one of the Poeticus type of narcissus, but it is so cute and so little. I didn't even think that this one would successfully come up because I had had so many mixed up bulbs and I didn't see it come up. It's just incredibly late, and it's much smaller than I thought it was going to be. But I want to add more of these next year because they're so bright white, and I love the center for flower arranging. I think this is a really pretty narcissus. So anyway, we've got all the lupins and the columbine in place. The other thing that has just popped today and in the last couple days are the camasias. And you can see them down the path and they go all the way up to the front steps. But love these.
I also wanted to give you guys a little sneak peek. So my bearded iris are just starting to open, and I'm going to do an official iris tour when they all do open. But this is one of my favorite varieties that has just popped open today, and it is called Las Vegas. And I've got more down the way that are starting to open. And then this little one, which I'm not entirely sure, it might be a Silverado. This one has also opened, and I think it's blueberry lemonade. But really striking, rich blue. And then further down the path, or the border, this little drift of Sweet Rocket has opened, and it just smells incredible. Love, 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 love Sweet Rocket. It's one of those biennials that I hope to have always in the garden, just let it seed itself around happily. I love the height, love the airiness of it, love this violet lavender soft color, that mix between the purple and the white. Just hits that right note, and smells so beautiful. Well, that is it for me today, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this. We'll see you next time. Happy gardening. Bye.